everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my Buy or Browse series. This is a series where I go through all of the upcoming launches and share my thoughts with you guys. Not only will we be going through them, but this is also a great way for you guys to know what products I'm going to be picking up so that you guys will know which reviews will be coming up in the coming weeks on my channel. And this series was started by SamanthaMarchxo. This is her Will I Buy It series. I will link her channel in the description box down below. I'm also getting majority of my information from Trend Mood on Instagram, along with Chic Profile. So I will link those Instagram pages in the description box down below. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into these new releases. So the first palette that caught my eye was just recently posted on the Trend Mood Instagram page. This is from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This is called the Rose Metals palette. I guess it's been spotted in stores already, but it has 12 shades with matte and shimmers. It's going to be available on September 26th. So I'm definitely picking this up. This has a nice variety of fall tones and I'm kind of here for it. I really enjoyed the last palette from them. And so I'm kind of excited for this new palette. So the third shade from left to right on the top row, the one that's right next to that kind of fuchsia pink shade, that shade looks beautiful. I love an olive eyeshadow tone, but I really like the tones that are in this palette. So you guys can definitely count on I will be picking this palette up and doing a full review on it, but I'm excited. The next palette is from Huda Beauty. So this is called her Empowered palette, and I'm kind of here for the packaging, I'm not gonna lie. I really like that. This palette is filled with rich tones. We have golds, coppers, browns, neutrals in all different textures. The palette's gonna retail for $67. It's gonna have 2 gel hybrid eyeliner shadows, which I'm kind of curious about that. I guess it's a new formula for her, along with 2 high shine wet metallics, which is also new. Huda is stepping it up. So we also, we got one more that's new. There is one shade that is a crushed flake gold. I'm kind of here for this. It also includes 9 mattes and 2 metallics. So this palette will launch on October 3rd. You guys can guarantee I will be picking this palette up, doing multiple looks with it. When I first saw the palette, especially when you look at the swatches, it seems to me it's like the perfect combo with the cool tones that are normal cool tones, right? Like not outside the box. They're kind of those normal everyday cool tones. And then the everyday warm tones. It seems like it's just combined into one. It's a mixture between warm and cool tones. And I'm kind of here for it. The swatches look amazing. And I also like that this palette has a lot of depth. I think for those of you out there that have a beautiful darker complexion, I think this palette's going to be right up your alley. But I'm personally excited about it. I can't wait to get it and guarantee I'm going to be doing a full video on it. We've got to talk about these 2 palettes, the face palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. So we've seen these images for a while now, but we don't have a launch date. I'm assuming it's going to be a part of the holiday, but these are called the Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palettes and also the Hypnotizing Pop Shots. So I'm assuming that the pop shots are for the eyes, but they look really beautiful. I'll be picking up that entire collection, so you guys can count on that. I'll be getting both of the face palettes and also both, isn't there 2 pop shots? 3. Looks like there might be 3 pop shots. So I'll be picking up 2 face palettes and the 3 pop shots. I am excited. You guys know I'm always a sucker for anything Charlotte Tilbury, so that's kind of right up my alley. Now, of course, we have the new holiday collection from McGrath. I want to quickly talk about the blush shades. I just recently posted this in my community page, but we have a little bit more information about the blush palettes. So there are more repeats than what we originally thought. So in the Nude Venus palette, so the first shade, which is Divine Orchid, the third shade, which is Nude Venus, and the fourth shade is Paradise Venus. Those are all 3 existing shades in her blush formula. So this palette has 4 blushes and 1 highlighter. 3 of the 4 blushes in this palette are repeats. So just know that. Now, regarding the Divine Rose blush palette, the number 3, which is Divine Rose 1, And the number 4, which is Electric Bloom, those two are also existing shades. And that palette has 2 of the 4 blush shades that are existing. So kind of keep that in mind. If you do have a lot of blushes in your collection from Pat McGrath, you probably don't need these palettes. So my original plan was buying the big palette, the 2 5-pan palettes, the 2 blush palettes, the single blush and the single highlighter, and 1 or 2 of the lipsticks. Now with that information, I don't think I'm going to be getting the blush palettes. I kind of feel like it will just be a complete waste of money for me. So I think I'm just going to keep it at the large palette, the 2 5-pan palettes, the single blush, single highlighter, and the 2 lipsticks. So that's what you guys can expect in my review. These blush palettes are really beautiful. They are. This Bridgerton one right here, this is stunning. These blushes are gorgeous, and I still love this palette, even though the packaging is stupid and big. And one of these days I'm going to depot it and possibly, well, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have plans for these blushes, but these blushes are gorgeous. Let me just show you. So I already have a lot of blush on, but that's okay. I'm going to go into this shade. This one's my favorite. It's beautiful. These blushes in this Bridgerton are stunning. And that's the thing, is that I just wish, oh, look how pretty they are. I know I just got carried away with blush, but they're beautiful. For me, that made this blush palette special, and I don't regret buying it. I love these shades. They're gorgeous. That's what I was hoping for in these 2 holiday blush palettes, but there's a lot of repeats, so just kind of know that. On the flip side of that, if you don't have any blushes from Pat McGrath in your collection, these blush palettes are perfect, right? This gives you a nice variety of tones and a way to get them all in one versus having to buy them in the single pan. So if you don't have any blushes, it's a perfect way to pick them up. If you do have a lot, I would pass on them. That's kind of where I'm at. Now I'm going to pop over to Chic Profile and check out her Instagram. Now we have some new Suku holiday palettes launching November 4th in Japan. It looks like they have 2 new quads, 2 new single shades, 2 new blush shades, 2 new of their lipsticks, and then it looks like they're coming out with a oil-enriched glow loose powder. Now, these I'm not really feeling, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really feeling the whole color story and the whole vibe. So I'm probably going to be passing on these. But for those of you who love Suku, there is that information. Moving on to the new holiday collection from Chanel. So we have a new quad, which the embossing is gorgeous. I am planning on picking it up. I think it's really pretty. They also have a new oversized illuminating face powder, which I don't think I'll be getting, but I really like the embossing on it. I think it's really beautiful. So they have a multicolored duo Lumiere. It is a multi-purpose product featuring 2 gel colors with glitter that adds lust and shine to the eyeshadow, but can also be used for eyebrows and eyelashes. What in the hell? What? I don't know why I'd want to put those on my eyelashes, but okay, they're safe for the eyes. They're also launching 2 shades in their Rouge Allure lipstick, kind of like Lip Chics. And then they're also launching 3 new nail polishes. They're also launching new body oil and pearly body gel, which I'm assuming those are pricey. Whew. So I might pick up one of the lippies, one of the little eye things, you know, the little add glitter to the eye, the little liquid one, and the quad. I think that's what I'll pick up during that holiday collection. Okay, so Valentino is launching a new holiday collection. So I really don't know the full deets on it. It's a limited edition packaging, but it looks like it has 2 new lipsticks. And then I'm not sure, I'm assuming one of them is a highlighter and one of them is a blush, but I'm guessing because I don't know. They might both be highlighters. There's really not a description on it. I haven't really tried Valentino's makeup yet. The only thing that I've tried is the foundation, but I haven't dabbled into the rest of their stuff. And I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of think the packaging is janky, and that's what keeps me from doing it. See, when you're, okay, let me say this. When it comes to luxury makeup, it's all in, the entire experience. it's not only the performance and the quality of the actual product itself, but it's also the entire experience. How beautiful the packaging is and how great it's wrapped and all of that. It's all about the luxury experience from the second that you get the box until you start playing with it and putting it on your face, right? So the packaging for Valentino with that crazy red and that stupid chain thing just really turns me off on every level. It feels like cheap, janky, weird stuff. I don't know what it is, but I can't get past the packaging. So I just have not been interested in any of their products except for the foundation. Am I the only one that feels that way about Valentino's packaging? It just really turns me off. It just does. I mean, I'm being honest. There is a new face palette from Nars. It's the Holiday Rising Star Cheek Palette. It retails for $60 and it's limited edition. And it has 6 brand new shades, so you don't have to worry about any repeats, which is nice. Let me know if you guys want to see a review on that. I have noticed that it is up on the Sephora website. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing a review on it. Because if you guys are, I'll totally pick it up. Okay, next up, we have 2 new palettes from Dior in the Backstage collection. This is their holiday. So we have 008 Khaki Neutrals and 009 Burgundy Neutrals. They are different launch dates for this collection starting in October and continuing into November. It looks like they also have a few new shades in the lip products to kind of go with it. I'm just not interested in these palettes at all. I'm not interested in the color story. I'm just not interested. The khaki one I think is pretty, but I cannot wear green eyeshadow to save my life. Now I can do a green shimmer, but green mattes look weird on me. So it's kind of out of my comfort zone and I just don't like it. So I'm going to be passing on those. But let me know if you guys are interested in those because I'm curious to hear your thoughts. So one thing that we are waiting for is promo images of Charlotte Tilbury's holiday palette, which I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen it yet or it hasn't launched yet. So I don't know what's going on. I know she has the 2 face palettes coming out, so maybe that's pushed the holiday palette back some. I'm just not sure, but I'm excited to see what it looks like this year. I don't know. It might be all the same because she does do a lot of repeats, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, that's it for the video. Kind of quick, short and sweet. Sound off down below. Which products are you most excited about? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Sound off down below. Also, comment below if you guys want to see my review of the Nars palette. That's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you. Bye.